Hey guys, welcome back to the workbench. I'm Sweet Lou and today we're working on Matchbox Customs. Our donor vehicles for today will be this 2016 Ram flatbed made by Matchbox and a newer version of the Hotwheels Rapid Responder Vehicle. So you guys know, when I work on customs, I tend to always go towards the emergency vehicle route. Not only because it is links to my past, but also it throws some fastballs in there which can make the project a little bit more interesting. Now in this first donor vehicle made by Matchbox, we're primarily only going to use the chassis and the frame and also the wheel set because it looks a lot more realistic. We're then going to take this off and use it as a spare part, or maybe something we can use as on another custom down the line. The other vehicle, the Hotwheels Rapid Responder, one thing I like about these newer ones is that the whole body is made out of plastic. It's not made out of metal like the older version was, which makes it a lot easier to cut. What we're going to do for this is we're going to take this whole box off, kind of finagle it around, trim it if we need to, and we're going to mount it on this chassis. Once we got the fit right, we're going to take this, strip the paint down off of it, see if we can get the decals off of this, and go from there. Okay, all of the cutting is done. What we have left is the chassis and cab of the Ram flatbed and the box of the Rapid Responder. I did cut it a little bit shorter so it would be easier to fit. So the basic concept of this is going to go onto here, like I mentioned before, but we are going to have to fabricate something to hold the box onto the chassis, as well as fabricate the box itself to be more open. But first things first, have to get these guys stripped. Aside from the parts that we actually are using, all of the scrap included the frame of the Rapid Responder, the interior lights, the cab, this is the back part, and the back part of the Ram truck. So for paint stripper, when we're using this product called Citrus Strip, it's pretty good for any kind of models, metal, plastic. Strips in about 30 minutes and doesn't really have any kind of harmful fumes. It surprisingly works very well. Only thing you really need is just a little dab, which it's a little bit more than a dab, but with that we'll be able to apply everything with a paintbrush. I'm pretty sure that this is all actually made of molded plastic, but we could probably get the decals off the side with this relatively easily. since the paint's stripped, we can start test fitting things. I have some scrap styrene here because we're going to need it, and I already took the liberty of building a few parts for fabrication out of it for the box. So now everything's been fabricated, everything's been primed, we're all set and ready to go to the next step. Over here on the actual chassis, I mounted these on here. That will physically hold the box here on the back. On the box, we did some major modification work to make it be able to fit this cab. As you see here on the cab, has this little outcropping from where the original box mounted on the back. That will fit in here just like that. On the physical box of the squad, we built these boxes back here. Little equipment storage. I also etched in, if you're able to see, another compartment towards the back. Over the fender flares, I added another part here just to kind of hide what's going on in the back. Under here, there's a lot of modification work. Just a lot of scrap styrene to build the new box. And if you're probably wondering what this thing is, this, along with this piece down here, are part of the light bar for the squad. The silver piece will go on top of this piece, and once everything's all painted, it'll look kind of like a LED bar that is lit. That I built out of this Gunpla Beam Saber runner part, which I cut off right here. Took off the Bandai logo and filed down a little bit, make it look a little bit neater and flatter. It'll also be a lot easier to work with. Okay guys, now that it's all put together, let's take a look at it. Again, at the top we have the light bar. The front, I was able to chrome all of this. I hand painted everything, by the way. Not too good with an airbrush, but freehand I can do a pretty decent job. The white reflective stripe down the bottom, with the two-tone white and red on top. The box in the back, painted silver. Looks kind of like something you might walk on. You wouldn't want to walk on actual red paint. This box back here, another box right here, store miscellaneous equipment. These two things here that look like fire extinguishers, I built that out of scrap Gunpla runners. Again, it's all one piece now. I was able to get it all glued together. At this point, I would say it's about 95% complete. The most I'm going to do at this point is maybe touch up the paint a little bit, and I'm definitely going to add decals down the line. Alright then guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed the build with the Matchbox Custom Rescue Squad. Have a great day. I'm Sweet Lou, and I'll catch you all next time.